Hi guys, welcome back to day 3. Welcome back to my channel. We're doing day 3 of trailer training with Kamani. Now today, we're actually going to be tying her in there for the first time and hopefully, fingers crossed, shutting the dividers for the very first time. Also stick around and subscribe if you don't want to miss the how to teach your horse to self-load video that I'm going to be working on. Anyways, let's get Kamani caught. Let's kind of go back over what we went over yesterday. And then let's tie her in and hopefully shut the divider and see what we get. I'm going to treat her like an old broke horse, like we're out heading out to go to a trail ride, and I'm going to just walk over and see if she'll load right in or not. See if I need to go back to step 1 yesterday, which is drive her in with the whip, or if she's good and we can move on to the next step of leading her in, backing her out, and tying her in. Let's see. Bit hesitant, but not too bad. This time I'm going to lead her straight in and tie her, but I'm going to leave this line on just in case something happens and I need to get a hold of her for whatever reason. Okay. I'm going to try and push her up where she would be if she was tied, with the divider closed. Yeah. I'm just going to step out for a minute and see what happens. Kind of step out of her sight. Got her leg cocked, so I'm going to go take her out. Do it again, and then we'll add the divider, hopefully. Step out. She's doing pretty good, so I'm going to take her out. Wait till she goes back up, but then we'll take her out, put her in, and add the divider, hopefully. So I left her in there a little longer because she panicked a little bit. Not too bad. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to tie her up back in there, and I'm going to kind of play with the divider and see what we get. I am going to grab a whip for this. If she goes to yield at me, I don't want to push her butt and frighten her and have her scare and kick. So I'm going to get a stick in case I need to push her butt back over. I've also taken off her lead rope. Now let's bring you guys a little closer and play with the divider. So I'm just going to kind of pop it out there. And I'm just going to move it a little bit. I'm not just going to jam her in here and close it on her. I'm just going to kind of play with it. Ask her to step up. Thank you. When she does, I'll take it off. She backs up. There. So, kind of play a little game of, if you want to stay up in the corner, I won't close this. If you want to keep backing out when you're tied up, I'm going to drive at your hip and kind of make you feel a little bit claustrophobic. She's doing good, so let's try to shut it a little bit more. There. Now I know some people would just put them in there and slam the divider into them and make them move over. I don't like my horse to fear me or to be afraid of the trailer or I don't want to get kicked. So I'm not going to do any of that. So I'm going to ask her to step up. Good. Now, somebody might ask, why am I asking her to step forward when I'm closing this? It'll teach her later on that when she sees this coming, she knows to move up. So I shouldn't ever have to, if I train it properly, take this and push her over. Go a little bit further now. There. Right up there, I'll leave it. Let it slam back, do whatever it's going to do. Pop it in, make some noise. Good. All right, let's see if we can't get it closer now. So I'm going to ask her. Good girl. She started to back into me. That's why I got my whip or carrot stick or whatever you want to call it. And I just tapped her and said, hey, good job. Now I'm not going to lock it just yet. I'm just going to hold it. She is tied, so she can only reach me so much if she backs into me. Good. She's looking at you, and I'm going to open it. Nope. There. Now, I'm not even going to add the pin yet. If a wreck happens and this pin is in, good luck getting them out. Without the pin, she's just going to bump it open. I'm going to wait for a sign of relaxation. Yes, her leg's cocked, but she's very tense and tight. The minute she licks and chews, I'm going to go open it. She is not licking and chewing yet, but she is flickering her ears, moving her head around, looking around now. She's not as tense, so I'll take that. Same thing here. I don't want her moving towards me when I open this. I've seen so many horses, as you're opening the divider, they come out with their butt to you. I want her to stay put until I go to get her. I'm going to walk up and pet on her. Good girl. Ooh. Pet her with the whip first because she's a little tense. I'd rather kick out at the whip than me in a tight spot like this. Good. Good. Good job. I don't have her lead rope, but I do have her halter, so I'm going to back her out, let her breathe, and then we'll put her back in and try it again. Easy, easy, easy. Good girl. I don't want her rushing. There, she's licking and chewing. I made her slow down and think a little bit. Back up. I'm going to ask that hindquarters to go that way. There. And I'm just going to let her breathe for a second. Good job. Good job. Not too bad. I expected her to be way more nervous and way more flighty. She's not. That's good. So now, I'm going to let go of her halter when I send her in and see if she goes all the way in or not. The good thing is we're in a pasture and an enclosed area. I'm going to ask her to come forward. Good girl. I must say, that was very beautiful. Now I'm going to close this. Okay. Good. Good. So that was really good. Now I'm gonna add the pin. I don't think she's gonna have a freak out. She didn't when I left her in there, so we're gonna see. She is fully locked in now. Oh, okay. Where's my lighting at? There. So she's fully locked in. Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs. So I'm gonna ask her to go forward. There. So since I practiced, there's a lick and chew and a deep breath. Good. So since I practiced asking her to go forward, she's comfortable going forward. If she wasn't comfortable going forward, we might have had a wreck right there. There's a leg cock. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to open up and we're going to take her out and try it again. She started to back out. Just asked her to go forward. Good. Walk in and pet on her. Good girl. Good. Good job. It's important that you love on them when they're in this position. If you always rush them out when they're in this position, you're always going to have to rush them out. They're going to be very nervous. They're not going to be comfortable. Okay. Good. They're going to be nervous and uncomfortable, and it's going to be really, really hard to train it out of them once they learn that. So that's why I come in and I love on her before I ever just unhook her and take her out. I'm going to ask her to slow down a little bit there. Thank you. Good. Good. And just let her breathe. Just let her breathe. Good. Okay. And I'm going to send her. Good. That is going to end trailer training session number 3. And I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something. See you in the next video.